So hello to the very few people that watch me on YouTube. I had to check if my mic was on, sorry for that. And welcome to Let's Play Home Part 2. And where we last left off at this beautiful little poster here. And I was looking for a key for a door uh, in the other area of the uh, um, sewer maintenance area thingamajig. So can we go in here? The door was locked. I could see a faint light within. So why do I have the other key? Okay. There was a security camera in the room. There must be. There must have been a way to see what happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. For those who are younger than, I don't know, 20, 25, VHS, a videotape, was an old media, how do you call it? Media transfer device using tape instead of digital stuff you have today. So look it up, VHS, even Betamax if you're younger than 2025, and you can see what we had to struggle with in the 80s and 90s. Alright, and so there's a camera, there's another dead guy on the floor. I found another dead body, a sewer worker. By the wounds all over his face and body, I figured he'd be stabbed repeatedly. Yeah, probably with a knife I took a while back. There was a keyring sticking out of the mess pocket. Did I take it? I think we need his keyring. I thought about the knife I had found. I ha I so I thought about the knife I had found with some disgust as I carefully picked the keys from his pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. I was feeling even more sick from seeing another dead man. I didn't want to go and I didn't want to get any more blood on my clothes. So let's check out the door then, when the door that was locked. So we need to go back. I will check this one later. I first want to check the door, locked door further away. So I tried a bunch of the keys on the keyring I had found on that seal worker, and one of them seemed to fit. What was this room? It sounds like a Geiger counter or something, or a radio, but some interference, I don't know. Some stuff on the floor. A collection of stale liquor bottles covered the floor. That room didn't seem like much of a place for drinking. What was the point? Alrighty. The wall was littered with dozens of old faded papers. Whoever did this was obsessed with some local murders. According to some of the clippings, bodies had been found in ravines in the forest and in one case dumped in the back of an abandoned truck. I couldn't be sure, but I thought some of these same articles had also been pasted up back in those tunnels. Did the sewer worker find his room? Is that why he was killed? A faded receipt was half trampled on the floor. It was from the local train station, and it was for 2 tickets. I didn't know what use it could be, but did I keep the receipts? Yeah, because we want to at least try to find out what happened. I neatly folded the soiled receipt and slipped it into my front pocket. So that's this room then. So this whole area is now clear, nothing to do here anymore, so we can go back. Yeah, I knew that one was coming. This team is also a jump scare moment. You know, I'm a bad actor, but yeah, that was really when I first played this. Of course, I jumped to the ceiling, but you know, now I know where the most of the jump scares are. But still, very creepy atmosphere, and still someone in here with me because you hear footsteps somewhere, with some whispering somewhere. door slamming shots, stuff like that, noises, and I'm going the totally wrong way. Am I going to, yeah, sorry, got distracted there. This is the exit, so that's where I need to go. Sorry, again. So can I open this room now? I used the keyring to unlock the door. I think this is the video room, yeah. The shelf full of security tapes was strictly organized, though covered in dust. Looked like the tape I found was the one that was missing from the shelf. I wondered what was on the tape and why it was thrown out. And here's the VCR player. There was a dusty VCR on the security desk. I wondered what was on that VHS tape I found. Did I play the tape? Yes. So you hear a lot of inaudible voices and a lot of feedback and stuff like that. The video showed a man right there in the sewers being attacked. The tape looked fuzzy and stretched, like someone had tampered with it. It looked like there could have been two men. I couldn't stand to watch that video again. So is that why there was the tray with the negative for the negative photo thingy in the bathroom? That he used soap or something to and by he I mean the one who did stuff in the game. It could be you, it could be someone else. I'm still not really sure. So yeah, a lot of connections to be made. What's in here? Oh yeah, okay. So totally went the wrong way again. Just go through here. Another great open vent shaft. This must have been the other end of that ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past that flooded room with this. Yeah, I think the character you play used it. Clever, but why go to all the trouble? Because you don't want, yeah, because of the water maybe? Something, I don't know, weird shit. Would I need that gun or that knife before the end? Both weighed down on me and aggravate my leg as I climbed that old ladder. The thought of that videotape still gave me chills. Who was that didn't want to be seen? Was it the same person that hid all those clippings away in that locked room? Suddenly the awful smell of the sewer gave way to a pine-scented blast of fresh air. So now we're in the forest area. Nothing much here. Yeah, some creepy eyes through the mist. Oh, here it is. An old ladder leading up to the ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Yes, you did. I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. So let's go up the ladder. Again, you saw when before the shitty kata made, you saw the bats flying away. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Yeah, if you think it's yours, why not? And if it's not yours, bring it to the police. I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. In fact, it didn't contain any cards or ID. So, it didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. And yeah, here are some blood marks or claw marks. What are those? Did I put this up there, or was somebody else carrying it? but you can't highlight those. So from the railing I could see over the woods and down to the entrance to the sewers. Had I come through here before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. And I think that's it for the water tower. Nothing else here? No. Okay. Also, what's written here? I can't read it. There's at least an arrow pointing the right direction. Go that way. I tried the little key I had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fits, and I heaved open the rusty door. So, okay, that was the key we found in the drained water thingamajig. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air becoming strangely chilly. Not chilly, but cold. Uh, very funny. So nice little old train station. The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting the decrepit structure. Let's go here. An old ticket booth that looked fairly ruined. Inside the ticket window were sheets of paper and... Wait, what were these? Train receipts? I thought the receipt I had picked up might match these, but of course not. This station had been closed for years. The ticket must have been from the new station that opened on the other side of town after this one was abandoned. However, I noticed a series of fresh-looking paper covered in tiny notes, scribbles and diagrams. It looked like someone had been leafing through the old ledgers looking for something. A name perhaps? And now, time for something completely different. I'm dancing in a horror game. Okay. Nothing else here. Then we have this part. Alright. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course! The map I found in those tunnels had similar location marked. And the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes matched the water tower and even the train yard. What was he doing coming back here? The sorry condition of the place seemed sad somehow, but also ominous. Okay. Oh yeah, I know. The old train was ripped open, and hanging from a shred of metal, as well as the broken fence, was a dark-stained patch of cloth. It looked synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train shell I could see a few faint impacts, like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was somebody shot here? The ground was well worn, though I couldn't really make anything out. I realized I was touching the gun I had found, as I thought. It was getting colder out there, but I had to keep moving. So something happened here, but what and why? And that was this place. Yeah, we're done here, nothing here, so we can go this way. And I checked here, nothing here, okay. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on his place, but I couldn't make them out. Here the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. I almost wished I had paid more attention to those crazy scribblings. Maybe I would have been less nervous about entering that dark forest. So yeah, a lot of pathways here, so bear with me. I might be going the wrong way a lot of times. What's this? Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off, and I was surprised to see it was my credit card. What the hell is doing all the way out here? I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take my credit card back? Yeah, at least, you know, to prevent fraud. I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I could find my driver's license too. Anything else here? Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. So let's go here first. And I don't know if you could hear, but I heard footsteps, someone running away. So still, like I said, I played this game 2 times and still I don't know if this guy did all the things or someone else is just fucking with you. The cheap dome tent slept 2 people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks and a cooler. I felt like if I kept rooting through the campsite, someone would walk in on me. 2 folding camping chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. Whoever was here left this place in a hurry. But why? Did they know I was the killer or if he was the killer? I don't know. Weird stuff. There was a fire pit there. It was still a bit warm and a few embers still burnt at the bottom. Was someone else out in those woods? Why did they abandon their campsite? Yeah, good question, dude. Good question. So we came from this one. So now if I'm right, could be totally wrong. Check this one. Yeah, wrong one. So let's check this one. Again, someone or something else. Footsteps. There were some personal effects shoved way back into the rock. Wait, there was a notebook here too. Did I read it? Yes, you did. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was page after one page of names and lists. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, Rachel. Rachel? That's his wife? Yeah, that's his wife of the character. Her name was last on the list and had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia were crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather and Rose also had been crossed out, but these marks looked older and more faded. Yeah. That was that. Then we have this. This is the washing room. No. Don't look, I think. No. So here's a plank. At a nutty. And plank. Yeah, if I choose to jump down the ladder, instead of using the rope, I would hurt my leg real bad. And you need to cross the river. So I can take the plank to, keep my shoes dry, or I can wade through a river. You will see in a bit. So yeah, I don't really need it. But I never wait. I always use the plank, so I'm not going to use the plank now. Oh, the The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. There wasn't much in the way of clean water there, but the sink did work. Yeah, that's it. You can't take a leak or dump here, and nothing else more to see. So, well, the reason to come is to, if you jump down the ladder, you have to take the plank from here. That's a little pro tip. If you want to play this game, it's on Steam on the PlayStation Store, you know. Not too expensive, not at all. If you want to have some old school retro gaming fun, yeah. Oh, I don't want to go here yet. This is the exit of the forest. So I need to go here. And that's the fire camp sites, and this, no, this one. Am I right? I'm right. So let's see. I need to find the river now. So again, bear with me. Ah, there's the river. A dry old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees. It had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and the marks, I idly thumbed the knife I'd found. If I wanted to, I could have carved something into that table. Did I? Yeah, let's make it. What? No, 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 no. I slipped the knife back into my boot and left the table alone. Because, yeah, you have left enough evidence of you in that house, and I don't know if you're the killer. So, yeah. There's a river. The path ended in a cold-looking river. I wasn't sure if it was safe to cross like this. Did I cross it? Yeah. I hear something. What's this? Nothing here. Two bodies, two young women, were half dug into a hasty shallow grave between the trees. The younger looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight. They deserve better than that. Did I clean up the gravesite? Yeah, why not? I tried to cover them up a bit more and close the young woman's eyes. I fashioned a crude marker. I wasn't sure why, but I felt I had to do something. The girls weren't carrying ideas, so I couldn't determine their names. I only hoped that whoever had done this had done it quickly. I want to know if they had a phone or something at their campsite. Maybe I could call for help. Again, weird shit going on. Yeah, because you need to get out of the forest, dude, so you need to wait for the river. So, no, I think now we can leave the forest area. So this is the entrance. This one. This one. And again, bear with me, people. There we are. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. So let's exit the woods. I had finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return here. The forest started to thin out a bit, and through the trees I could make out parts of the town beyond, and the first hints of light. The mysteries of that forest were behind me, but I could still feel them on my neck like a warm breath. Those girls are found. Someone had taken them from their campsite and had murdered them. Was it the same person who left that old notebook? I was even more eager to get somewhere safe and to find a way to reach Rachel. And that's it for this part. I thank you all for watching.